It's 2022, and our reputations are judged online by stars. Hey, what's up? My name's Joe Fournette with Peak Agent Marketing. Today we're going to be going over our reputations online, looking at how yours may compare to others, and just really how to get those star ratings up. Most agents don't really have a system put in place to amplify their reputations online. You might have a good reputation out there in public or out there in the real world, but online, where strangers and people you just met are going to look for you, there's not much there. Now, I recommend throwing your name into Google and seeing what comes up. If you have a common name, throw in your location or real estate agent after, and you should come up. Do that with a couple of their big name real estate agents around you and see how you compare to them. Is it good? Is it bad? You want to have a lot of reviews, especially on Google, especially on Zillow. Now realistically, anything between 4 and 5 is going to be great, but the number of stars that the number of reviews that we have really matters. That's what's going to get you seen. That's what's going to have people going back and looking at you for a second, third time. Now, if you were a stranger seeing yourself online, would you go to you, or would you go to somebody who has more stars, more ratings? That's what we want to think about when we're thinking, oh, do I have enough reviews on here? Do I have a high enough rating on average? Now, if you're newer to being a real estate agent, you might think you don't have enough people to even ask for reviews. And now I've heard this before where it's like, oh, I've only sold one house. How am I going to get 20 reviews on there? 100 reviews on there? You don't have to sell a house to somebody to ask them to review you. If you had a good interaction with somebody, you throw them in the system and you say, hey, we had a good talk today. Do you mind rating me, just my personality, on Google and giving me 5 stars? Now, a real estate agent's reputation is one of the most important things. It's what makes or breaks your career. We want to create a system that is easy to use both on your end as an agent and on the end of the client who's actually leaving the review. Easier we can make it for them, the better. Now, with a system put in place, it's gonna obviously skyrocket your reviews, especially the more automated it is. The less you have to think about it, the more it's going to just grow, because it's always doing its job without you having to do anything. The return on that investment, that small investment, is so great that it's something that you definitely don't want to pass up. I have a whole webinar that goes through the whole system that I created to grow your reputation online. For real estate agents, this is perfect because it's something that you don't even have to think about after it's set in place. I encourage you to check it out. I'll go into more detail about it in the future. I'll throw a link in the description. Click it there, check it out. If you have a quick question, throw it in the comments. That's it for this. We want to, again, grow our reputation with that simple idea of just getting our stars and reviews up online. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Once you watch the webinar, oh my god, can't say that. Once you watch the webinar and